always being used by people? All right, guys. And it's simple, guys. Why a lot of you chosen ones are being used by people is because you are allowing them to use you. This is just the truth, guys. See, a lot of you chosen ones don't understand this. What God got for you is for you. It's not for somebody else. See, because if God wanted to take the people through the same breakthrough that you went through to get to where you at, He would have did that. But a lot of you chosen ones, y'all don't understand that. See, a lot of you chosen ones, a lot of y'all, some of y'all weak in the spirit. I'm not sit up here and lie. Some of y'all are just too nice. Some of y'all think that doing good deeds out of flesh just because you don't want nobody going around talking about you, just because you want people to say good stuff about you, you're gonna be blessed even more. See, that's not why you're supposed to give to people. See, a lot of you chosen don't understand that you only supposed to give to people if the Spirit of God tells you to give to somebody, bro. Like God will tell you, like you'll feel it. You'll feel that feeling, bro. I need to get to this person. It's not allowing your family members to use you, allowing your friends to use you. That's not in the need. God will tell you when someone that's in the need. You know what I'm saying? The Bible states verbatim, try the spirit by the spirit, just see if it's of God. But a lot of you chosen ones, y'all don't understand that, man. You always have to try the spirit by the spirit. Yo, bro, I have a question. What you think about sundown towns? Yeah, I know a lot of people, the spiritual people, they touch on sundown towns. But sundown towns, the only thing I can say about sundown towns, they're demonic. You know what I'm saying? That should not be. All right, guys? So back to the subject, guys. You guys gotta understand that you chosen ones. See, a lot of y'all care about what men think. Y'all care about what women think. If y'all don't give to them, see, it's all about what God think. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to please people in this third dimensional realm. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. God opened that door for you because that door that was open for you for your blessings. God didn't open the door for them. See, a lot of you chosen ones, y'all be allowing y'all loved ones, y'all be allowing y'all friends to use y'all when y'all get y'all breakthrough because you care about what they think about you. Or also too, those loved ones or friends, they could have a demonic spirit or why they want to use you. See, a lot of times they think that they think that they deserve that they think that they deserve the lifestyle that you have, but that's not true. See, the reason why God bless you because God know that you can handle it. God know that you can handle that lifestyle. God know that you can handle that amount of money. You know what I'm saying? And the people that's begging you for what you got, they can't handle it. So why would you give it to them? You know what I'm saying? A lot of you chosen ones, y'all be blessing people. God not telling y'all to bless people. Y'all be blessing people and really hurting yourself because y'all be blessing demons. Y'all be blessing people that be jealous of y'all. And a lot of times it be the people that's closest to you. This is what a lot of you chosen ones gotta understand. A lot of people that's close to you, once you get that breakthrough, they're gonna ask for what you have because they're jealous of you, right? So you chosen ones, y'all gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying? All y'all chosen ones that be complaining about people using y'all, bruh, y'all allow people to use y'all. God didn't tell you to get to that person. You got to that person because that's what something that you wanted to do. See, you didn't have no gut feeling to get to that person a lot of times. You just did it because either you was cool with them or you care about what they thought about you, or you felt like that you don't want them going around saying stuff negative about you, right? A lot of times, like I said, you chose one. Y'all be giving out of just y'all give because y'all feel like y'all want other people to go around saying that you're a good person. That's not the reason why you're supposed to give. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's a gut feeling. It's the Spirit of God that tells you to give. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch, right? Bad company can corrupt good manners. A lot of you chosen ones, y'all be giving to Jezebels. Y'all be giving to incubus, succubus. These are the type of people that y'all be giving to. These demonic spirits. You know what I'm saying? And they get like these demonic spirits, they mess up businesses. They tear down churches, right? They tear down people finances, right? You know what I'm saying? They tear down happy homes. But a lot of you chosen ones, y'all be giving to some of these people that got these demonic spirits. This is why you gotta watch out who you gotta be careful about who you giving to, man. There's nothing wrong with giving, but you need to give because out of God. You know what I'm saying? The Spirit of God is telling you to give. You don't give because people keep asking you for what you got. That means you need to deviate away from that person, especially if they're not in need. It's a lot of people, they be lying, guys. They be lying to you chosen ones, man. They be lying to us. Man, I appreciate that, man. Walker. But next time, send it to the Cash App, man. My Cash App. Let me put it in the comment section, man. Show y'all what my Cash App is, man. But I appreciate that, bro. If you want to send something, you can always send it to the Cash App. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. But I appreciate that donation, man. I always appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Go to the channel. Hold on. I'm gonna type it in. Excuse me, I did not mean to call you a man. I am so sorry. This is a woman, y'all. A chosen woman. I'm so sorry to say that. I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to guys coming in the comment section. So, but yeah, I appreciate that, Walker. But yeah, like back to what we were saying. I gotta load it up in a minute. But you chosen ones, y'all gotta be careful, man, about who y'all helping out. You have to always be careful about who you helping out, man. You know what I'm saying? This is why I tell you guys, try the spirit by the spirit. You know, your own mother, your own dad, your own brother, right? Your own friends can be jealous of you because of the breakthrough that God gave you, right? You know what I'm saying? God said he'll hold no good thing from us. He want us to prosper. You know what I'm saying? But faith without works is dead. See, we the ones that put in the work. They refuse not to put in the work. But no problem. Yo, I'm sorry about that. I'm so used to guys coming in the comment section, Walker. All right? So forgive me. But yeah, they don't want to put in the work. Stop giving to lazy people, chosen ones. Right? Stop giving to people that's really not in the need. You know what I'm saying? Stop giving to people that's lying to you. Say, oh, when I get my check on the first, I give it back. I give you the money back. Nah. Tell them to wait till the first. You had to wait years and years for your breakthrough. You know, you was patient. Right? You seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. And he added unto you. Right? But it took you years to get to where you wanted to be. You know, you didn't say that. You was not making excuses. See, a lot of you chosen ones, like I said, man, y'all be blessing demons. Y'all be blessing people that don't care about y'all, bro. Y'all be blessing people that's jealous of y'all. Y'all be blessing narcissists. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people out here that's propagating the toxic traits upon the narcissism. You know what I'm saying? They coming to you with that narcissistic personality. A lot of people are jealous of us chosen ones. This is my Cash App right here. Right here in the comment section. But I appreciate that donation. But yeah, chosen ones, you guys got to be careful out here about who you giving to. See, the chosen ones that's complaining about people using them are the people, they're not trying to spirit by the spirit. They don't really have that discerning spirit, because you can discern when a person is like really, really in the need. God will show you. You know what I'm saying? God said what's kept in secret, he'll shine on the outside. You know, what's in darkness, he'll bring it to the light. So God will bring it to the light to you when someone really is in the need. You know what I'm saying? God will show you. You know what I'm saying? So you guys got to be careful about your carnal minded thinking versus what God wants you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, God gave us common sense too. Right? You know what I'm saying? We don't have to necessarily go through every little thing that Christ has went through. Right? Because Christ is the Son of God. So Christ, he can go through all that stuff. Right? But we got to have our limits. Right? Because we can't be too heavenly minded to the point to where we're no earthly good. Right, guys? We can't be too heavenly minded. Right? To the point where we're no earthly good. So we got to give. Right? But we got to be careful about who we give in to, guys. I'm saying, like I said, a lot of chosen ones, they complain about people using them. Well, you allow them to use you. You know what I'm saying? That's just the blood raw truth. You know what I'm saying? You gotta truly have that discerning spirit about who you hanging around, man. Like I said, man, I can sense when someone is jealous of me. I can sense when someone they want me to get to them because they feel like they deserve where I'm at. They think that they supposed to be where I'm at, right? They think that you know what I'm saying? If God blessing me, God blessing them. That's not true. God got everybody at a certain lifestyle. God got everybody on a certain level of income for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's for a reason. You know, so either you choose to do better in life, and a lot of times it got something to do with us as well. Because if you believe that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, God give you the power to level up financially and spiritually. He give you that power. So people that's complaining about why they can't level up financially and spiritually, they just at a low frequency. That's not your fault as a chosen one. This is what you chosen ones got to understand, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you chosen ones to be selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people, it was this woman. I'm not trying to boast and brag about myself. Like, it was this woman. She needed a couple of dollars or something like that because she didn't have all the money to pay for her stuff. And I just felt like, bro, you know what? I got it. I just paid for the whole thing because, like, God, like, I felt something. I really felt something, bro. And there was this woman. She was asking me for money and stuff like that. I didn't give it to her. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew for a fact that she was not really, you know what I'm saying, in the need. You know what I'm saying? She was not in the need. You know what I'm saying? I could tell that she was like, you know, on drugs. I could tell. I try the spirit by the spirit. You know what I'm saying? When you have the spirit of God, you can tell like, don't get that person no money. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna use that money for, you know what I'm saying, for drugs or something like that. Or, you know what I'm saying, that money that somebody else gave them to get something to eat, they decided to use that money for drugs. Right? So I could tell when a person is like, you know what I'm saying, when a person gonna, you know, when they really need something because they really need it. You know what I'm saying? I say I study psychology, man. I study it. And I study people's spirit. You know what I'm saying? I just can feel it, man. You know what I'm saying? So you chosen ones gotta understand that, man. It's a lot of people out here, bro. They worshiping material stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, God gonna bless us, you know, abundantly. God gonna make sure that we have more than enough as chosen ones. Because we're part of 144,000. We keeping his commandments. You know what I'm saying? We're doing what we supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? We're not making excuses. We're not playing games with God. You know what I'm saying? We doing what we supposed to do. But a lot of people out here, you know, they're connected to Satan. You know what I'm saying? So the devil is destroying them, right? You know what I'm saying? They actually destroying themselves by not obeying God's laws and commandments, right? That's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So it all works in symbiotic connection. You know what I'm saying? They outside the ark of safety of God. We in the will of God. We're doing what God's telling us to do. You know what I'm saying? We're not making excuses. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? And when you get blessed by Satan, see, Satan, excuse me, guys. Satan, what he does is he'll give you what you think that you want. You know what I'm saying? He'll give you what you think that you... No, Satan will give you what you think that you need. But really, it's a want to destroy your own self. He'll allow you to destroy your own self. You know, but God, when it comes down to the chosen ones, he gonna give us what we need. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna give us, like I said, he gonna run our cup over. But we know what to do with God's blessings as a chosen one. You know what I'm saying? We know how to be fruitful. You know, we know how to divide it and multiply it. Right? You know what I'm saying? And God will bless it. We know what to do with the blessings of God as chosen ones, man. We know who to give to. But some chosen ones, they don't know who to give to. But this is why you always been used, man, because you are the light. Right? You know what I'm saying? You're doing the right thing, but they refusing to do the right thing, the people that you are blessing. So you gotta deviate away from those type of people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be around people that are like-minded. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, bad company can't corrupt good manners. It can, guys. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know. You know what I'm saying? You don't think. You know what I'm saying? When you are chosen by the Most High, you don't think. You know. You know what I'm saying? Because you try the spirit by the spirit. Just to see if it's of God. A lot of people, they're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? These people that's complaining about... See, you gotta watch out between... chosen ones that God has selectively chosen, and the chosen ones of the world. The chosen ones of the world, you know, people call themselves chosen ones. They doing that because it's a trend. They say that they're chosen because it's a trend. You know what I'm saying? They don't got a connection with God, right? They're not allowing the Spirit of God to work His energy in their life. They're just saying that they chosen because they just want to be. They just want to feel like that they better than other people. They want to feel like they you know what I'm saying, they high in prestige. Right, but us chosen ones, part of 144,000 that's chosen by God. We modest about being chosen. It's not about us. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying we're chosen ones because it's about us. No, we say us chosen ones because we have denied ourselves. It's about God. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch out between the chosen ones, the carnal minded chosen ones versus the spiritual chosen ones, which is acclimated to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That it's two different chosen ones out here, guys. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never said this before about two different chosen ones. It's two different ones. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they're not gonna speak on this because they're guilty. They're the chosen ones of the world. They're not the chosen ones of the Most High. They haven't been selectively chosen by the Most High. You know what I'm saying? When you selectively chosen by the Most High, people can feel it. Like, it's people that's in my comment section. You know what I'm saying? They tell me, bro, I can feel the Spirit of God within you through the stream. They told me that, just personally. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not about me. It's about getting the message out. You know what I'm saying? You know when you dealing with one of God's messengers. You know what I'm saying? Versus you dealing with a person that's carnal minded, that's connected to the third dimensional realm. They're just telling you some stuff. You know what I'm saying? That make you feel good. See, the chosen ones connected to the Most High. We don't always say things that's gonna make you feel good, right? We make you think. We say things that's gonna give you a better connection and get you closer to God. We live in some privileged times. Stay connected. Watch your thoughts. Protect your energy and essence. Yeah, you got to protect your energy. You got to protect your essence. You know what I'm saying? You got to protect your light. Because people, they're going to try to dim your light. They're going to try to drain you. You know what I'm saying? People can only try to use us as chosen ones. They can only try to use us as chosen ones. See, but that's a test. When a person's trying to use you, that's God testing you. To see if you're going to try the Spirit by the Spirit. Just see if you know if that Spirit of God, if that person is really serious about what they got going on, or if they're not. You know what I'm saying? Us chosen ones connect to the Most High, we can tell. Trust me, we can tell. We can tell if you lying. We can tell if you a scammer, right? We can tell if you a user, you a succubus, incubus, a Jezebel, a narcissist. We can tell. You know what I'm saying? Because we're allowing God's Spirit to work through us. So, you know what I'm saying? We don't have that carnal mind anymore. We don't care about what other people say around us. If we tell somebody no, we don't care about if everybody's saying, oh, you this, you selfish, you that. We try the Spirit by the Spirit. We know. If people, they only asking us for what we have because they're selfish and they're trying to get us to supply their narcissism. We can tell. We can tell chosen ones, the real ones, right? So, man, chosen ones. But this is why people try to use us, man. Because God, you know, he going to bless us. You know, we going to come out on top. You know what I'm saying? And we going to pass up a lot of people. Not only financially, but spiritually. We pass up a lot of people. And people, they're not going to like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're going to pass up a lot of our family. We're going to pass up a lot of our friends. Right? But our old friends, some of our old friends, they were never our friends. Right? God said, let the wheat and tear grow together. He'll do the separation. He not only do the separation between heaven and hell. He going to do the separation on earth. He going to tell you who to separate from when you are chosen by the Most High. This is how God do the separation when you are on the planet. He going to tell you who to deviate away from as a chosen one. Like, bro, that's not your friend, bro. They just trying to use you. That's not your family. Just because they blood, that doesn't mean that they family. You know what I'm saying? Even in your own, and these people might be in your own city, your own hometown. You know, the Bible says verbatim, if you're persecuted in one state or in one city, flee to the next, go to the next. You know what I'm saying? You know, you go where you celebrate it, not where you tolerate it and mistreat it and use. You know what I'm saying? God tell you to move. God tell you when to move. I'm telling you. Us chosen ones, see, the reason why some of you chosen ones are getting used because you're afraid to flee to the next state, flee to the next city. You're afraid to start a new journey, right? A new life. You're afraid to do that. You're afraid to pack your bags up and leave your family behind because they your earthly family, right? They your carnal family, but they're not your spiritual family. That's acclimated to the Most High. I'm trying to tell you guys. See, your spiritual family, they want to see you win. They're gonna support you. But some of our earthly family, I'm not saying all of our earthly family, because some of our earthly family are spiritual too. But the ones that are not, they're going to try to compete with you. They're going to envy you. They're going to try to destroy you, right? They're going to try to gaslight you, right? They're going to try to manipulate you, try to control the blessings that God gave you. They're going to try to tell you what to do with your money, right? And you know what I'm saying? This is the carnal minded family, members. This is what they're gonna try to do. Excuse me, guys. But don't be afraid to move. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the Bible says, if you persecuted in one city, one state, flee to the next. Go to another state. Right? Don't be afraid to leave your family behind. Because that's not your spiritual family that's connected to the Most High. See, your spiritual family, like I said, they're going to want to help you make more money. Right? They're going to show you how to make money. Right? They're not going to just be begging you and try to live off of your dime. No, they don't do that, guys. You know what I'm saying? You guys got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you gotta block out who talking in the background. I got other people now, so you gotta ignore them. But anyway, guys, you guys gotta understand that you chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? It's all spiritual. It's all spiritual. You could be stripped away from your blessings if you're not a chosen one from the Most High. See, the chosen ones from the Most High, we're not allowed nobody to strip us from our blessings, right? Because God said He don't know good thing from us. All we gotta do is put in the work. So.